here at WKRG Plus. Join us on the Red Couch.
What began as a simple social media trend has grown into a thriving walking group for dozens of women in Baldwin County, built on fitness and friendship. It all started when Sydney Purser made a TikTok plea encouraging women to join her for hot girl walks. Well, since then, the movement has taken off, and she's joining us here on the Red Couch to share the journey so far. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, talk about the idea behind hot girl walks and what kind of motivated you to spearhead this.
I was really just in the search for sisterhood and a community of women, and I thought, you know what? Why don't we do both? Let's exercise and let's get to know each other.
Absolutely. Now, people have coined this term, hot girl walks, on social media. What does that mean to you in terms of motivating women to get moving and get healthy?
I've always said that if you're a girl and you're on a walk, you're on a hot girl walk.
Right.
And it really just keeps everybody motivated and accountable to keep coming back and making time for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think women are getting when they join these walks with you?
So I can personally attest to making friendships. And I have also heard some beautiful stories of people bringing people that they just met and letting this blossom their friendships, and maybe that's the first thing that they invite them to.
Yeah.
We're really getting a sense of sisterhood and community with these walks.
Right, and you keep talking about sisterhood, which I think is so important, right? I think maybe some of these women feel like, finally, I have a group of like-minded women, women who want to get healthy, but also want to create friendships. And you've said you've seen that with your own two eyes. Talk about the kind of friendships that have blossomed through this.
Yeah, so I've made so many friends too, and just even like-minded things like book groups and going to new restaurant openings together and just exploring Baldwin County too, and romanticizing every day in the beautiful county that we live in, but with women that also want to do that.
Absolutely. Let's get down to the details. If somebody wants to join you on these hot girl walks, talk about when they are, where they are, and how people can get involved.
Okay, so we go all over Baldwin County. We try to meet about 2 times a month. To get involved, you can follow us on any of our social medias. It's at Baldwin Co. Hot Girl Walks. It's all one word. There we post our schedules. We also have polls where people could weigh in on ideas and really just help navigate what the future of Baldwin County Hot Girl Walks is.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the energy. When you all come together, what is it like? Like, what is the reaction from the women?
Some people are a little nervous, but it is quickly nipped in the bud. I've heard people, I didn't really want to come to this and I was very scared. But like within 5 minutes, they've dropped their wall and they have already started talking to the person next to them. So it's been amazing for that.
Super important. And what I love too is it's pet friendly. You can bring your furry friends. We're showing video right now of a lot of the dogs that are coming out on the walks with you. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, so I love my dog. That orange dog is my dog Jojo, and I thought, I don't only just need exercise, my dog does too.
Yeah.
So I do try to go to places where you can bring a dog, and then after our walks we do try to have a hot girl happy hour that we also can bring dogs to. So yeah, they have fun too.
I love this. Talk about how many women have joined so far.
Yeah, so every walk that we've had, we have several newcomers, which is amazing, and we have a really great we have an ambassador program too, so I have some females that really show up and also help me get people excited, and they're always there. Yeah, we have had an amazing turnout, and every time it truly shocks me. But I do get that imposter syndrome a little bit. But every time people are there, I'm like, these are the right people at the right walk. So we've had a very good turnout.
Yeah, I know earlier we talked and upwards of 70 women at one time.
Yes.
I mean, that is amazing.
Yes, that was thanks to TikTok, and we really blew up on TikTok, and that was just such a blessing. Really.
Did you ever think that it would get to this point? Like when you first started, were you like, I can see this happening? Or were you just hopeful that maybe 5 women would show up?
So I was so scared that I was the only one searching for a community. And it turned out really quickly that I'm not the only one. Just because I'm a transplant, there are people that have lived here their whole life that are also looking for a community. And It's crazy. It is so crazy, but it's awesome. It is so awesome.
And outside of the walks, you all, like you said, have happy hours, and some women have created book clubs. What is your thoughts on this blossoming outside of Hot Girl Walks to other things? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, so we recently had a Nowhere to Wear It party where we all just kind of got dressed up. We had beautiful dresses and we had some funny t-shirts, but we were able to get together, go out and explore local businesses together that we probably wouldn't have done by ourselves.
Right.
So just an event of just amazing Baldwin County women.
Right. What are your thoughts on leading this group? How does that make you feel?
Oh my gosh. It's scary, but I feel truly called to this. And I'm just so blessed that it was accepted very well.
Absolutely. Let's get into this merchandise, right? I love the hats, and I looked on your social media, your TikTok, and you've created, if you need to know what to wear, you know, you can partner these running shorts with these shoes, and I think it's so cute. Talk about that a little bit in the fashion aspect of Hot Girl Walks.
So like we have a Taylor Swift walk coming up, so it's going to be inspired by wearing something that has to do with the album that you just love, and you can come in a t-shirt and you can come in sweatpants. We don't care. But if you want to take the time and you want to get excited about wearing something fun, you can absolutely do that. But yes, we do have hats as well.
I love it. Now, do you ever have dreams of maybe moving this into Mobile County or other counties?
So once we blew up on TikTok, we did get a lot of comments about, I live in Mobile, and I was trying to let people know, sometimes when we do Daphne, maybe it's not too far, but we have actually, there's a new group that has started, I believe. I don't know if they've had a walk, but it has inspired others.
Right.
So it is inspiring to others, but I think we could partner together and do a walk together.
Yeah, Sydney's like, I don't know if I'd be the one to lead it, but it's possible. Well, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start this in their county, outside of even Alabama?
Yeah, I would say just do it. Your community is probably waiting on somebody like you to start it.
Absolutely. Now, what does the future of Hot Girls Walk look like? I'm sure, like you said, you continue your walks with different themes, but anything else you're hopeful for?
I'm just hopeful for meaningful connections. Truly, and a true sisterhood, and everybody to get what they need out of this.
Absolutely. Talk about the difference. If there's someone who's like, well, I could just walk on my own, why do I need to join this group? What would you say to them?
Walking with friends is way better. It is just way better, and it'll also may give you a new idea to walk somewhere new.
Absolutely.
And find new spots in Baldwin County. It's such a beautiful area.
Absolutely. Now, again, for anybody who wants to join, they can just show up, really.
Yes. There's no sign-ups, no fees, nothing. Just show up wherever we say that we're going to be and just come hang out.
I love that.
It is so easy.
I love that. Anything else that's coming up that people should know about? Any more events, future walks? Talk about that.
So we have a first beach walk. We have our first beach walk in Orange Beach on September 22nd. And then we have a Taylor Swift walk that is going to be Monday, October 6th. And then we have a Galloween walk, which is going to be at the Wharf on October 28th. And we're really excited. We're hoping people, with the fashion aspect, I hope people dress up and just make it their own and have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, you're the one primarily coming up with these locations, right? Where do you get the ideas from?
Some people do submit hey, we should walk here next, or hey, we really love this spot. Let's keep coming back. The Taylor Swift walk was recommended by a walker, so that was amazing. And I just met her. She had never come to a walk, but she had submitted her idea, and then she was like, I was the one at the next walk, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It was great.
Now, how long are these walks typically?
Typically, yeah. So we try to do the summer walks, just a little bit shorter because it's a little hot here, but typically we try to do 45 minutes to an hour of a walk.
Gotcha. Now, what about for the runners who say, the walking's cool, but I may want to run? Is that there's a possibility for them to do that as well?
We would love for them to come to the walks and find other runners then. There is definitely groups that can be made from these walks.
Yeah.
I personally am just not a runner, but you know what? Good
Sydney,
for you.
I am with you on that one.
I'm not a runner, but hey, if you love running, start a group.
Absolutely.
Anyone can start a group from the group.
I love that. Now, for the moms who may be watching and say, well, I'd love to join, but I do have babies or younger children. Are they allowed? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I'm hoping that even if you're a mom, I'm not a mom myself, but I'm hoping that women that are moms can make time for themselves. And if they have to bring a baby, bring the baby, I'll hold the baby. Anybody is gonna help you out. But yeah, babies are allowed to come, kids are allowed to come. We always say dogs and babies are allowed, just no biting.
Just no biting.
Yes.
From either or.
Either or, please.
Going back to this term hot girl, maybe some people have a misconception that like, oh, I have to look a certain way to join the group. Kind of debunk that theory.
No, not at all. If you are a girl, you're walking, you're on a hot girl walk, come along. You can, I always say, either Adam Sandler best or your cutest little workout outfit.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. It's welcome. Everybody is welcome.
Yes.
And that's super cool. Again, thank you so much, Sydney, for being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.